Good morning, precious. What are you doing?
Not much.
Oh, I wish you were laying here next to me. I would be able to kiss your beautiful face.
Lorne. Fuck off upstairs.
He's the one that talks last! Caffrey, the Italian sausage making cocksucker.
How dare you? Who is called sucker?
Caffrey, the Italian sausage making cocksucker. And you handled it well.
Don't stop being silly. Won't you out? I'm talking to you now. Let's bro.
I'm not your bro, you said Chef I talked to Chefy today. That's what you said yesterday.
We made sausage together. Won't you out? Won't you out?
You're not fucking dead!
Fuck off upstairs.
Caffrey, the Italian sausage making cocksucker.
How dare you? Who is called sucker?
Caffrey, the Italian sausage making cocksucker. And you handled it well. Isn't that funny? How he wanted to teach you how to make Italian sausage. Doesn't it look like a big fucking cock? What a coincidence! Big fucking cock! Don't take it as an Italian sausage and stick it up his own ass! I'm fucking tired of your bullshit! I'm having to fucking spend time on the goddamn air with all these motherfuckers who don't want to die with me! Fuck you!
Hello.
I'm here.
Are you crying?
No,
Are you crying?
what the fuck does it matter? You want to spend time with this cocksucker? You go right ahead.
Lorne.
What?
Go get a condom.
No. Jamie, I want to fucking marry you. Will you marry me?
No. Are you crying?
Give me a minute, okay? I'm trying not to break down. I gotta try to get together myself. Let me
Hello, everybody.
Fuck off upstairs.
He's the one that talks to you! Caffrey, the Italian sausage making cocksucker.
How dare you? Who is called sucker?
Caffrey, the Italian
who is
sausage making
cocksucker?
cocksucker. And you handled it well.
Beautiful song.
Caffrey,
Hello, everybody.
Italian sausage-
Hello, everybody. Today we is gonna be talking about Lorne's new. Today we're gonna be analyzing the new Lorne. Fucking hell, that's not a good accent. But hello, everybody. Yeah, basically I was gonna do the whole Alpha Male Monday thing that I'm supposed to be doing, but last week when I did that, a new Lorne bombshell dropped, and there's something new dropped this week too, so I decided, fuck it, this is a Lorne channel now, this is my second ever actual Lorne stream. I'm pretty much don't really do that whole thing, but accent reveal. Hey, what is up, Kitty Velociraptor, Asbury Brad, La Senorita, J-Rob, some jealous basement dweller, John Duper Damper, what's up? Whoa, is that Euro? Hello, today we're gonna be and what's the fucking quote? Even though my body was crying no. I need to get some hotkeys. I need to get those samples and those drops that people have. Anyways, today we're going to be listening to a new call from the Blue Boy channel. Definitely one of the most blue boys on YouTube, I would say, if I could say so myself. If I do say so myself. Blue Boy. Yeah, you guys are probably all subscribed to his channel, but if you're not for some fucking reason, if you watch me but don't watch other TCAP channels or some shit, go watch, go sub to Blue Boy. That's like one of the best, you know, best places to get your new Lorne content. Anyways, guys, let's get into it. So this is after the bombshell that dropped. Yeah, the new photo. What's up, Gay Mangoes? Good to see you. Anyways, after the Lorne bombshell dropped where he admitted to pleasuring himself to a 9-year-old. Now we're gonna find out about how it's actually not, to my understanding, how it's not actually his fault, and it's actually probation, or the people that. What's up, Eo Rearg FBI? Anyways, yeah, today it's the Alpha Male Monday that isn't. We're gonna be talking about Lorne for the second time ever on this channel. I like how he blends right into the back. I like how there's kind of a color palette, you get like his arms match the back walls, and there's a bunch of kind of like those peach colored garments. I just wish he had cuffed his jeans. Everyone knows that's the mark of a true alpha. Cuffed, like triple cuffed jeans. Anyways.
Hey.
Oh, that's very quiet.
Hi.
What happened?
No, we're good.
With what?
You didn't send me anything.
Yeah, I wanted to, just call you first.
Oh. Okay, so what's up?
Well, I was just reading through some of that stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, well, first thing I want to, mention is how come you lied to me about having sex with Paula?
How come I lied to you about having sex with Paula?
Yeah.
I didn't lie to you about having sex with Paula.
Well, you told me you did.
Yeah, I did.
On that paper, you tell them that you never had any sexual contact.
So obviously that's the whole the whole Lorne virginity debate. He said he had sex with Paula, but he said on, was it lie detector, the psych evaluation, that he did not have sex with Paula.
Contact with
It's
her.
found to be true under those circumstances.
No, that was before. I didn't tell them the whole details of the whole thing. I told them around about what happened. They didn't get the version that you got because they just got the breakdown of it. They didn't ask me about having sex with Paula. They're the ones that said that I didn't have sex with her.
They're the ones that said.
I didn't tell them that. But everything that guy said, this is coming from the polygrapher, right? On the paper?
Yeah.
Yeah, everything that he said on there, he twisted everything around that I said. That includes all the stories.
So what did you say? Like, that's the first thing that he should be coming with, is like, what did you say? What did he ask you? What did you say?
So,
like the fact that he's already, like, she said so little to him already, and like he's already just like motor mouthing around it. What's up, McNuggets? Lorne Legstrong.
I told him that I had a crush on her when I was a kid. He twisted all that stuff around. So when I
Wait, so he said, I told her I had a crush on her when I was a kid. So that's him already defending like the thing she hasn't brought up yet, I assume, which is, I don't know, is he like already defending the whole like Little House on the Prairie thing?
go to do the polygraph on August 4th,
We'll get into that.
I got to bring this with me and lay it in front of him and show him that I know what he did. And it's no different than Sean. it's a good thing I'm out of Sean's class now, because I would do the same thing to Sean. I've already told Ashley about it, and I've told my counselor about it.
Okay, I don't know who the Sean, what the Sean thing is. And he's also like, he's not claiming what the lie detector guy twisted, you know? What's up, Donde?
I'm
Good
gonna
to
put it
see
right
you.
in front of the polygrapher, so he knows that I know that he twisted everything around that I said, and I'm gonna tell him that I already told them that he twisted everything around. That's one of the reasons that I've been held back so much, because Sean.
All right, I'm going to say it. This reminds me of Jesse. It's probably, as one of the most, yes, I am canceling it. Yeah, Cyber Squeak. It's canceled this week, you know. I said if another new fucking Lorne bombshell drops, and I'm sitting here watching like some stupid, unrelated shit, you know. It's like we gotta take in all the new stuff, however we do it. Man, what the fuck was I saying? I don't even remember. What's it?
Polygrapher have been doing this shit.
Oh yeah, this shit reminds me of Jesse. We already had a whole a whole lie detector saga with Jesse. One of my favorite streams of the year actually is that whole thing, but
For years.
Why didn't you mention this to me then?
Why didn't I mention about the stuff on there?
Yeah.
I was going to when we talked on the phone again. I even texted that to you. There's some stuff in there that I had to tell you some stuff about.
What do you need to tell me about?
That's the stuff I was.
oh, Gay Mangoes. I was talking about last week how the whole the whole psych eval came out last week, and I was just like, I didn't see it until after my stream. So I'm like, I'm going with the flow this week, and we're just gonna. What's up, Bees Knees? Jeff Horbachuck,
About
good to see
lying
you guys.
about having sex with Paula?
About them twisting stuff around. The polygrapher and Sean twisting the stuff around.
Well, what's that underlying stuff?
That's the stuff that he twisted around.
It's the underlying stuff that he twisted around.
Me that
What?
underlined that stuff.
Well, so when he said that you admitted to fantasizing about the 9-year-old girl, what did he twist around?
I said that. What's he gonna fucking say? What's up, Juggalos vs Predators V2? I feel like he's gonna say like, no, I said when I was a kid that there was a 9-year-old or some shit. I don't fucking know. Let's listen to it. I'm going into this mostly blind, by the way. I only listened to, like, everything from here on out is blind for me. So let's listen to Lorne explain this. It's a very direct question. What did he twist around with the admission to pleasuring yourself to a 9-year-old girl?
That right there, I told him and I told Sean that I was upset about. Okay, there's a 9-year-old girl that sings the national anthem, comes on the news every morning at 5 o'clock, or it comes on right before the news at 5 o'clock. And at the end of her singing the national anthem, they've got her walking in a field with a flag, and they have.
Oh, he jerks off to the flag. I get it. Okay, you know what? He's just patriotic. Come on, guys. Are you really gonna give him shit for that? He loves his country.
Wearing a really, really short skirt.
Oh, Jesus.
And I told Sean and the polygrapher that I was upset about that because of the people that are out there that see that.
Oh, Jesus fuck. Fucking shit. Shut the fuck up. Jesus fucking Christ.
I didn't think it was appropriate for her to be wearing such a short skirt like that.
Dude, this is like the same this is like the fucking concerned parent shit. National anthem every day at 5 a.m. Holy shit.
He twisted it around. You see why I got to bring it into the polygrapher? said it in front of him.
Well, what about failing the part? It says you admitted to fantasizing about girls ages 10 to 14.
No, yeah. When I was a kid, I told the polygrapher that I thought back to when I was a kid about the girls that I had something to do with when I was a kid. Like,
I said it had something to do with when I was a kid.
one of them that nobody knows about is Sherry.
Sherry Twist.
Girl that I had hots for a long time. She was my girlfriend. Actually, the first year that she moved in Cambridge, she was my brother's girlfriend.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I was trying to say, Donde. It's the same concerned parent shit that was in the Holy Lorneography. You're one of those weirdos. Yeah. Like, it's basically, it's like all those guys that came on the show and they were like, oh, well, I was going to wait until her parents got home because I wasn't okay with a girl being home alone.
Then went to school in the following summer. It was me and her. And after that, apparently she didn't think she fit into my family for some reason. So she wound up going with other guys.
Wait, okay, wait, what is this supposed to be the 10 to 14? This is supposed to be the 10 to 14-year-old, like the he's talking about that's like she didn't think she fit into my family, so like what? Yeah, is that what he's talking about?
School year, but I still liked her. But we were good friends for a long time after that. And actually, I think I was like 30 the last time I saw her. But it was like when I was that age. When I was that age, it's girls that I liked when I was that age. That's what they're saying. That's what they're twisting around.
Oh yeah, so he's saying like a 10 to 14-year-old is like saying that they broke up because she thought she didn't fit into his family. What the fuck is this? Do you think he thought about this like ahead of time, or do you think he's completely winging it? That's what I want to know.
They literally twisted around everything I said.
It says the Paula thing was in the clinical interview. So you told that to the psych evaluator.
No, the psych evaluator, I told the psych evaluator that I did have sex with Paula. I told her everything that I told you about with Paula, I told her about. I even told Ashley about.
So
Oh yeah, no, okay, here's a good observation from Cybersqueak. But you're still thinking about a child, even if you're thinking about them contextually as a child. Yeah, I mean, even if he's like sitting there thinking about like, well, I mean, I don't know. I feel like you could have a whole debate about that if you're, but it's like, if you're sitting there like thinking about something that happened when you were a kid, like, are you still thinking about kids or whatever? But even this shit, like, he's just fucking making this up. Like, he's probably on the spot, just like, oh, they twisted my words around and whatever the fuck.
you masturbated to the thought of kids from high school?
No. From girls that I went to high school with, those were the ones that I thought about. That I had.
Yeah, but you knew them in high school, right?
Yeah, they were my age.
Yeah, it's like, why haven't you like thought about like why haven't you thought about like people your own age, Lorne? Like, is that all you have?
Well, back then they were.
They're adults on the TV. I mean, I don't. I think someone like Lorne should just be, sentenced to. I mean, he probably is kind of sentenced to celibacy, but I think he should just, stay asexual or whatever,
Yeah, back then they were. Now they're still my age. I just thought about them from back then.
Yeah, when they were in. You thought about the high school version of them.
Yeah, because that's all I remember that they look like.
Yeah, and they were kids back then, Lorne.
Yeah, but I wasn't thinking of it in that way.
How were you thinking of it?
Just because they were girls that I liked.
Yeah, but you were picturing 10 to 14.
Cyber Squeaks. Oh, hey, Callie. That's a beautiful set of emojis right there. Cybersqueak says, from personal experience, I've never thought about sexual experience from teenage years in an arousing context. It's just not arousing. Yeah, I mean, like, when you're like a, like, when you're like, you know, when you're like that age, like, those experiences typically really aren't that much to remember. You know, it's like, yeah. And I like this comment from Bee's Niece. Plus, Lorne, who repeatedly has demonstrated how poor his recall is, has such incredible recall when making excuses and BS tall tales. Yeah, exactly. He's like, it's like suddenly he has a perfect like memory in you know, what happened with this polygrapher, but it's like,
Year old kids. You don't see how that's kind of fucked up?
No, that was when I was in high school. The girls from high school.
I know that, but you were doing it recently. It says you were thinking about high school girls when you were masturbating, according to the psych evaluation, in the last 7 months.
According to the psych evaluation, the last 7 months.
Or I mean, however long ago you took this thing.
But there were girls that were my age that I was trying to think about.
I don't know how you're not understanding what I'm saying. Yeah, but you were picturing them as kids. It's the image of kids. That'd be like pulling out your yearbook and masturbating to a picture of a girl.
And Ilrig says, that's the thing though. Lorne isn't even remembering real life things. He's remembering perving on teenage girls who didn't know he existed. Yeah, that's the other thing. But that's the, you know, I'm going by logic of like his excuse of what he's saying happened. You know.
There. Just because she's 50 years old now, you were jerking off to the 16-year-old picture of her.
I see I understand what you're saying. But
yeah, because that's what's actually happening. Is he is, you know. He admitted to pleasuring himself to underage girls, but it's not, you know, like why would you say you're like, if this really happened, you know, like if he's really, you know, just remembering, I guess his weird sexual awakening, which didn't, you know, probably didn't happen, if you know, it's just a different debate, but. What actually is happening, I assume, is, I mean, didn't he admit to accessing the internet to look at underage girls, or am I getting mixed up?
I wasn't thinking about it like that.
I don't know,
because I was the same age as them.
Yeah, this calls like a shot of heroin. I agree with that. As bread. I'm not even a third of the way through.
That you should be thinking about it like that.
Well, I don't think about it anymore because after when I think it was Sean that I said that I told Sean about that too, and he made me think about that in that sense too.
That's from this report he's denying.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I assume they're gonna press him on this. Oh, that's not mentioned in this call. Oh. Well, this is Casey episode 1, so maybe it'll be in Casey episode 2. I await it.
I didn't really think of it that way.
Okay. Yeah. So he did admit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. How are you gonna fucking explain that? He's gonna be like, I was looking for, you know, other girls on the news who were not dressed in, who were wearing short skirts, so that I could call their parents. I could call YouTube Oh, Jesus.
Well, I'm just confused. Why did you fail the polygraph?
I'm not sure why I failed the polygraph. I'm trying to remember. But that was like, that was.
Hey, Cat G.
How long ago was that? That was
2021, it says.
2021.
The recent one. Why did you fail all the polygraphs of being attracted to kids? They asked you in March and in February.
I don't know why I failed them. I was honest with them about everything.
Well, yeah, you were honest, and they wrote it down. You told them about the 9-year-old girl.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think any of us like regularly think about our high school relationships again or like aspire to anything like that. Hopefully not. You know, hopefully you know there's something better for you out there, unless Lorne is watching or something like that. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can remember random teenage girls, but he can't remember why he failed his polygraph.
About that stuff. But I wasn't attracted to her. I wasn't masturbating to her. I wasn't masturbating to any of them. The high school girls, yeah, that were my age when I was that age, but I didn't think of it in that way, and Sean brought it to my attention about that. And then I understood it. But I never had any attraction to any. He twisted around everything that I told him. He twisted around.
I just don't get why you don't understand that children are off limits.
I understand that. I am not attracted. Casey, what are you doing?
Casey, what are you doing?
I'm asking you why you were jerking off to images of high school girls you went to school with. I'm just confused why.
Because they were the same age as me, well, and that's what I was thinking about. I wasn't thinking about, you know, them being kids at the time. I was just thinking about them when I was a kid.
Yeah, you were thinking about them from back when you were a kid, when they were also kids and you're 50 years old.
Right,
you weren't jerking off and thinking about
like
them as 50-year-olds. You get what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying. It didn't dawn on me that I was thinking about it like that.
Yeah, but you understand now that you were thinking of it like that.
Yeah, now I understand I was.
You understand now that at 50 years old you were jerking off to kids.
This is such a perfect corner to back him into. What's up, Omega Heber? But like this whole, I mean, I do wish more of the like hard evidence was you know, I wish it was more you know, more like hard evidence brought to his attention. But yeah, it's like this like whole thing of like he's like, oh well, now I know that it's not okay.
I understand that, and I don't do that anymore because I didn't think about it that way when I was doing it then.
I just don't get how you weren't thinking of that.
Casey, I know the kids are off limits. I don't jerk off to kids.
Well, what about the masturbating to the girl on Little House on the
They
Prairie?
they should oh wait, this is about to be good. They should hook him up to a polygraph during this call.
That's because I saw her in another show, and I told the polygrapher this.
Wait, did he say any more? Did I miss that? Did he say I don't?
Doing it then.
I just don't get how you weren't thinking of that.
Casey, I know the kids are off limits. I don't jerk off to kids.
Well, what about the masturbating to the girl on Little House on the Prairie?
No, well, let's get to this.
That's because I saw her in another show, and I told the polygrapher this. I saw her in another show, and I remember about her when she was in Little House on the Prairie, and I used to have a crush on her. And I still...
Lorne, what the fuck? Jesus, motherfucker. Holy fucking shit.
I had a crush on her when I saw her in this other show when she was an adult. I told him about that. And of course, he doesn't put that in there.
My brain is just like, is not processing this answer. You know what I mean? Like, I can't even like think of it, of like anything to say to that. This is just such a stupid fucking.
This is why I got to bring that into him.
Well, why does it say that's not what was said, though?
Yeah, that's what was said. What he wrote and what was said are two completely different things. That's why I have to bring it into him to point it out to him and ask him why he's writing down different things that I actually say. Because if you look at the psych doctor's evaluation, the professional, you look at what she says.
I wonder if somebody catfished him, and I wonder if they did like how they got Jared Fogle, if they were like I wonder if they were like how they caught Jared Fogle and they like pretended they were into kids too. Like I wonder if he would fess up. But whoever played that, whoever did the voice on that would be very you know, they would have loads of incriminating things to be said to them, but to be said by them. But anyways,
She's the one that gives me the test.
Well, which page is her page?
I could go up and look at it.
what's up, Blue Boy? Good to see you.
Yeah, you were looking at the polygraph reports.
Wait, is he about to
Tests
read?
and measures.
He's about to read the polygraph reports or read something else?
PAI. The PAI.
What page
way
is
down.
that?
Yeah, thank you to Blue Boy for this, by the way, while you're here.
Page in.
Beautiful Monday treat. Monday. Did anyone have a
fourth
job
page, yeah.
interview today?
Conclusions and recommendations. That's the psych doctor.
Well, she's talking about your self-report. Where's her words? Because all this starts with Mr. Armstrong's self-description. Mr. Armstrong indicates E, according to his self-report, the self-concept. Where are her words? That's not on page 3.
Hold on.
What's up, Danny Banani? Oh shit, yeah. R.I.P. Donnie Morrison. Rest in
Okay,
peace.
look at the last sentence of every one of them.
Well, no, I should be looking at where it says conclusions and recommendations, right?
The last sentence of every one of them. Look at the last sentence on every one of them. Should be the last sentence on every one of them. And the first one. Okay. The second paragraph, Mr. Armstrong answered all the questions in a consistent manner. He responded in a reasonably forthright manner and did not attempt to present an unrealistic or inaccurate impression that was either more negative or more positive than the clinical picture would warrant. Okay. Now, let me see.
Yeah, tell me where I'm supposed to be looking. You said the last sentence?
it's either the last two sentences or the last sentence.
Well, can you just point me to one? Because I'm not seeing any.
Okay.
Because it says
After I
certain
read-
elements of his self-description would suggest that's your self-description.
What's up,
Right,
Cookie
okay,
Whoopie
now-
Pie?
Go to the second to the last sentence. Certain elements of his self-description suggest that
That's
others.
what I was just reading. Of your self-description.
Right. But the last two sentences or the last sentence is what she is saying.
As part of his more general problems in close relationships, he may have difficulty trusting a treatment professional.
Yes, John Duper Damper. Donald Morrison died.
What?
That's the last sentence.
Yeah, that. The sentence before that too. Certain elements of his self-description suggest that others are likely to see him as being withdrawn, aloof, and
Yeah.
somewhat unconventional.
That's based off your self-description. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but she's the one that's giving me the test.
Yeah, that's a self-description. That's when you describe yourself.
Okay, so go down to conclusions and recommendations.
Yes, Mr. Armstrong was referred for this evaluation to get an understanding of his relationships and why he continues to be taken advantage of. Mr. Armstrong reports he does not have a history of ever having had a long-term, intimate relationship with an adult. He
See, that's where they twisted my words around.
believes much of this is related to his friend choosing to date someone else. It seems more probable that it is related to difficulty with relationships in general. One of the factors that complicates understanding the underlying dynamics of Mr. Armstrong's relationships is that he is not a reliable reporter, so it becomes difficult to know whether he believes what he is saying is true when it's not, or whether he's aware he is providing inaccurate information. Mr. Armstrong's failed polygraphs suggest he has a pattern of withholding relevant information when asked about it.
I mean, to be fair, in this one, he's not withholding the info. He's just straight up lying about this shit. He's just straight up like lying out his fucking ass. What's up, Guru? Good to see you.
Okay.
She's calling you a liar. He says you
Yeah,
have
I
a
know.
pattern of lying.
I know. To treatment providers, because I don't trust them.
Yeah.
And I.
What? Wait. Okay. So, did you lie on the report to make yourself? Did you lie on the report to make yourself like seem worse or something?
And I haven't.
You lied to him.
I haven't since Gene. I haven't trusted. Which Sean was actually the one I didn't trust.
She's saying you lied to everyone.
No, no, I don't lie to everyone. It's like
So who do you lie to? Just to Sean? Did you lie during the polygraph?
a calligrapher. I pointed it out to Ashley. That it's fucking bullshit because he twisted everything around that I said.
Okay, well, I'm going to keep going through what the polygrapher said, or the psych eval, the conclusion, okay?
Well, look back up here. Look at
Well,
something.
no. We're going to go through the
Wait a minute.
conclusion where she put her thoughts.
All right, why you rate
Mr.
about?
Armstrong described himself as being taken advantage of by women on the internet who post their conversations with him. He said he was, quote, too trusting, and that's why they took advantage of him.
Yeah, wait. Okay, so why would you lie to Sean if Sean's gonna have to report what you say? Like, okay, so is he lying to Sean because Sean's gonna like make up some shit? Because if that's the truth, then it's on Sean. You don't have to lie to him if he's just gonna make up some shit that you say. This is just hurting my fucking brain.
When confronted with accusations that he would get drunk and yell at the woman, he again portrayed himself as the victim, noting that they had, quote, made him fall in love with them and then cheated on him. His calling them, quote, sluts, and yelling at them suggests a more combative, if not abusive, relationship than he suggests. It is unknown whether the other women believe they are in a romantic...
Wait, so Blue Boy, do you say he's scrambling because he never read the report? Do you think all the fucking, all like the bullshit he said about, like, oh, well, I was thinking about, high school girls when I was in high school. Do you think he didn't come up with that ahead of time? Because I feel like he had that one handy,
relationship with Mr. Armstrong, where sexual fidelity would be expected. It may be more helpful to conceptualize the relationships as mutually abusive rather than him being taken advantage of by people who have manipulated him. In treatment, this would include looking at the ways he was abusive and controlling. It will be important for him to shift his mindset from one where he is the victim to one of him making choices that likely hurt others. It will also be helpful for him to think about the needs he's meeting through having these relationships.
Well, you'll read. Why would he read it? Because, clearly they just, he doesn't trust Sean and those people. They're just going to make up some shit about him.
Throughout the interview, Mr. Armstrong spoke about his sex offender treatment.
They twist his words around.
As if he
Guys, pretzels in the chat for the twisting of the words around.
Engaged in it. He said he was still in treatment because his provider wanted him to have a relationship. This contrasts with information provided at that referral. When it was reported he had been discharged from the program for saying he wanted to hurt sex offenders. Beyond this, it does not appear Mr. Armstrong has gained knowledge from the sex offender-specific treatment process. He was unable to identify what he had learned or what sort of changes he made. While it would be understandable if he could not articulate all the tools and interventions he has been exposed to, he was unable to identify any. This is particularly concerning given his admissions of using thoughts of young adolescents/pre-adolescents for sexual satisfaction during masturbation as recently as last year. Particularly given the nature of his offense.
Oh yeah, he probably didn't fucking read this shit, because if it said this, how is he gonna... Okay, Blue Boy says he sent this because he thought this was his ticket to getting off probation, but because he skimmed through it and read the word normal.
This is very concerning.
Where's it that you're reading that?
Where's it that you're reading that? Jesus.
Is on page 5.
He's like stalling with that,
The first two sections.
I hope he's I want to see him fucking claim that actually it doesn't say that on his report or some fucking bullshit. Go ahead, Lorne, do it. Say that shit.
Meaning you admitted it. It's on page 5. There's only 6 pages.
I'm reading, but apparently I didn't read it all.
What's up, Mr. C? Yeah, it is. It's like the light bulb flickering.
And then look what Elise put at the very bottom of the last page. Victim stands for poor me are often found on lists of cognitive distortions that sex offenders use as ways of avoiding responsibility for their actions. He says you take a victim stance.
Me and Julie are getting to the bottom root of that problem. I'm fucking floored.
I'm fucking floored.
Apparently, I didn't fucking read it all, apparently. This is fucked up.
Yeah, he didn't read any of this shit. He just fucking sent it, and that's those kinds of minor victories that you have to celebrate in life. When he fucking sends shit like that to fucking to decoys, you know. What's up, Loca Cola?
So fucked up. I'm not attracted to fucking kids. God damn.
Yeah, Mr. C, this is like Xavier. This is like like Xavier and NBC and all this fucking shit.
Then why did you admit
Yeah,
it?
you had access to this. You're the one that sent it to the decoy, I assume.
To her.
Jesus.
I didn't admit to her that I was attracted to kids.
Read through it then.
I didn't admit to her. So he's at the beginning of this call when he said all that shit about like, oh, they twisted my words around. Like, he didn't even read the fucking shit. He doesn't even know what they fucking said. But I do you think he saw like the do you think he saw the streams about it online? Because that's another thing he admitted to.
Because that was it says that's the conclusion. That was her evaluation, and that's what she determined, and that's her job.
Can you imagine? Okay, can you imagine if you worked for a news station and a fucking registered sex offender calls you? You get a number from a fucking registered sex offender, and they're calling you like, well, I don't like that she's wearing the short skirt. Like, oh, Jesus.
What you were reading before was your self-report. She took your self-report into consideration and came to the conclusion that you're not honest, and then went into all the other stuff. You only read certain parts. You didn't read the whole thing.
This is fucked up right here. He said he was still in treatment because his provider wanted him to have a relationship.
I think the last level of Lornography will be Lorne. I mean, I guess he already has a little bit, but if Lorne was like reacting to all the just everything that was everything that was online about him. I mean, he sort of has, you know, he was like reading his comments on his page and all this other stuff, but it'd be funny to see it happen with all the modern, you know, Lorne channels and stuff.
That's what they've been telling me.
Not according to police or whoever was the psych evaluator. They say that you're in there because you were taken out of there because you were threatening to beat up the other people in class or something.
3 years ago, I told Winnie, either 3 or 4 years ago, I told Winnie they recorded me and put it on the internet. Then they wound up fucking putting it on the internet again, and John wound up hearing it. And that's what brought this whole thing on.
Well, explain it.
That's why I am out of that class.
Where's the polygrapher's name on the report?
I don't know.
Because you keep saying that's the polygrapher, but this isn't the polygrapher. This is the psych evaluator.
Oh, is that why Lorne? So he got kicked out of rape class because he is on the phone I'm sorry. See, that's where my knowledge is not quite up to snuff. But
They're different people.
Yeah, so who wrote this report? Because you keep saying the polygrapher, but this is a thing from the psych evaluator.
I know. Well, she gets reports from probation. From what?
Yeah, this isn't the polygraph.
Yeah, the polygraph gets given to probation. Probation sends reports that they have to the psych eval.
Yeah, we're talking about the psych evaluator, where the psych evaluator is saying you told her you never had sex with Paula, and you told her that you had the fantasies about the kids.
yeah, that's kind of what I'm wondering. Bee's knees is like he basically just he admitted to looking at what was it, bare sexual organs of a minor or something like that, and yeah, exactly. He would have searched real CP or something. Like I mean, yeah.
Not going off of anything else.
That's how Josh Duger got busted.
She's saying what you told her.
No, I didn't tell her that I did not have sex with Paula. I told
Lorne
her that
Legstrong. I think this is the newest version of Casey, and I think these calls just haven't come out yet.
I did.
But you did tell her that though, because she put it down.
Is there a cliffhanger ending?
And she put down the wrong thing because I told her that I did. I don't tell anybody that I didn't have sex with Paula or with somebody that I did have sex with. I don't have a reason to do that.
Okay, Mangoes, I got what you're saying, but I do think there is some reason to be concerned about, you know, like there is something to be like concerned about with, like, you know, I feel like if you're a parent or whatever, but yeah, if you're like on the news and you're like, oh, she's wearing a short skirt, I gotta call the station. And they could literally look you up and see that you're a registered sex offender.
With Paula, it pisses me off when you told me that she denied.
Oh yeah, I mean, dude, he's okay. I just fucking remembered. He fucking admitted to buying his own fucking nieces like short skirts and shit like that. What the fuck? Jesus. Yeah, I just fucking put that together.
When she's the one that came over to my apartment and had her boyfriend bring her over.
Well, what reason does the psych evaluator have to lie about this stuff?
Wait a minute. I'm going to tell you something that I haven't told anybody else.
Oh shit.
I wound up in the hospital that same night.
What?
Because when Paula left.
The night that she had sex with you?
Yeah.
Why?
Bro, did Lorne bust a fucking nut and go to the fucking ER? Let's listen to this.
Because I took like 20 pills.
Oh, Jesus.
Nobody knows this. Except for my brother Paul.
Wait, you told Winnie you overdosed on Tylenol once.
Yeah,
Was that the same time?
I guess I don't remember telling Winnie that. I don't remember telling anybody that. I thought Paul
Well,
was the only one that knew.
you do. I mean, what
No,
does that
better.
prove,
Okay.
though?
I did. That's the reason I went to the hospital.
Because she wouldn't have sex with you?
No, because she had sex with me, then had her boyfriend come back and get her.
So you tried to kill yourself with Tylenol?
Yeah, I didn't know Tylenol couldn't do any more than that at the time.
Well, then how come you self-reported that you've never been depressed?
I mean, being suicidal isn't the same as being depressed, but...
Because I wasn't depressed.
Yeah, it's weird that concern comes from an RSO. Yeah, I get that whole thing.
In love, and I was hurt. The rest of my life was fine.
So why wouldn't you tell the evaluator that?
Embarrassment.
Embarrassment?
Yep.
These are the people doing a psych eval on you, Lorne. You should be telling them everything.
Well, I never thought to tell her about that.
Well, she says that. She says in her conclusion that you withhold information, so she's not stupid.
It's not that I withhold information, it's that I don't think of everything at the time.
Lorne, okay, I'm just gonna ask you this
So you
straight
just
out.
did he not remember the time he tried to kill himself or something? Okay, wait, this is the cliffhanger.
Are you a virgin?
Oh fuck. To be continued. I think he's gonna tell the whole truth about if he's a virgin or not. I think he's gonna stop the lying. I think he's gonna turn around. He's gonna be a changed man. Yeah, it's one thing if you're concerned about pageant girls, for example. It's another thing if that concern comes from Lorne. Yeah, it's like, why are you watching that shit in the first place? You know what it is? It's like if somebody knows in detail about, like if they're like talking in detail about how they're like concerned about pageant girls or whatever. That I feel like that's the line there. Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah, that's a great fucking cliffhanger. Well, we're at about an hour. We could go a little bit longer if you guys have any requests. Poll. I don't know how to make a poll on here. I think that's a StreamYards thing. I don't know how to do it on here. Yeah, that was great, Blue Boy. Yeah, I was gonna say Lorne's cadence when pressed and having no answer is the exact same as Chris Chan. I was gonna say must be like a lolcow thing, you know? Must be like Lorne, Chris Chan, Jesse. I don't know. Alpha Male Monday is back in set. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I didn't have anything planned for Alpha Male Monday in the first place. I don't really. Maybe we will watch something. I wanted to go on this PUA cringe channel. It's like one of my favorite sources because all this funny like old shit on here. I gotta do it through the stream. Maybe, yeah, we might have to do this next week. I might just wrap it up, and I'll have more energy next week. Wait, this one's called Be a Bad Boy. I just want to watch this just because, you know, Bad Boy is like kind of like Lorne-like in the first place. Hold up.
Emotional drama. The bad boy amps up conflict. The bad boy does things that you would read about.
Oh yeah, this fucking guy. We watched some of this stuff with this guy.
In a weird story. He takes her unpredictable things. He does things that kind of mix it up in a dramatic way. Creates stories. So if you were saying to those women, you've been to Canada, so imagine you're with me and we're skiing down the hill and this is what's happening and you're jumping on my back and then I'm tickling you. You're creating like
whoa. Holy shit.
Dramatic.
We got to get into this channel a bit more. Probably I think next week's going to be more about that. I'm just too fucking sleepy. I've had a busy ass week. Yeah, we're gonna get into this channel next week. This PUA cringe channel. I'll show you guys. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we remember that guy from last time. That shit was funny because he got roasted by one of the people doing it. Anyways, guys, thank you to Blue Boy. Thank you to Weird Versions. I'm gonna play this out Alpha Male Monday style. I'm gonna play. Wait, wow. Watch what awkward music video, Donde? Wait, are you talking about the genie guy? The guy by the pool? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll play this out with this. What was that guy's called? Mac. I think his name was Mac. Yo, we're gonna watch this, okay? This is... This is what No Hands by Waka Flocka Flame would sound like if it was recorded by your uncle who is a virgin. And also really bad at making music. like how he runs there with chair.
Get on your feet, get bumping to the beat.
I forgot I showed you guys this.
Show 'em what you got. No more gabbing, cause you got a lot. Bump, 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 bump.
Dude, I like the garage band sounding loops in here.
Bump, bump,
Classic.
bump that rump. Bump, 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 rump.
Someone's gonna be looking at Lorne streams and they're gonna hear this shit.
Bump that rump.
Johnny DeP would love this. Yeah, if this was a mansion that he broke into.
Now your body's talking, moving to the beat. Everybody's talking, just plump and sweet. Slow, fast, bumping to the beat. Make it last, it's such a treat. Bump, bump, bump a rump. Bump, bump, bump that rump.
Guru, holy fuck. Guru says, "Is this Tron?"
Bump a rump.
No, he doesn't look that drunk. Come on.
Bump that rump. Short, tall, big or small, just bump 'em all, bump 'em all. Short, tall, big or
Anyways,
small,
guys,
just bump 'em all.
I'll see you guys next time.
Bump so
Peace out,
hard,
y'all.
you come undone.
Oh, Jesus.
It's all
Oh,
good.
guys, cover your
having
eyes.
Fun.